Come on, man. Goosey Rider 65, here we go. Going around a corner. Oh, quick shift to the left. Quick shift to the left. Ooh. Not good with the slow speed. Now, this is what kind of like the figure eight really teaches in these very sharp, quick turns, is that you're turning right. You know, do that first U-turn of the figure eight, then you have to come back around and switch positions and then switch directions. So the figure eight is constantly doing this, okay? When we talk about the Smart Rider drills, the booklet that we have here, it's 20 drills. You're going to go from easy, moderate, hard, and expert level drills. Very complicated in the expert stuff, but a lot of it's teaching you is very slow, change of direction, look where you want to go, repositioning, friction zone, throttle control. So make sure you guys check it out. Because right here, we're doing a slow speed right-handed turn, and then real quickly, we have to switch. We have to switch to the left side. We have to switch our body position, switch the handlebar position, switch the everything. We have to modulate our friction zone. Maybe not here, but we have to modulate our throttle control, if anything. Maybe downshift if we had to. We screwed up, okay? Almost stalled, didn't give it enough throttle, and we fell down. So practice slow speed stuff in a parking lot with the Smart Rider drills. It'll help you out a lot. Jimmy kicks, here we go, on a track. Okay, this is where you want to push those limits, guys. I absolutely love seeing how fast these guys can go and how far they can push their skills. You don't get to this point on your first day. Maybe this part right here on your first day. So look at the runoff. Look at the runoff. Still going to hurt a lot, but you're not going to hit impacts. You're not going to hit like a pole, a guardrail, or the side of a cliff. It's just the ground, which still sucks. So you could still break some stuff, like his right shoulder, right collarbone. He's sitting up. He's functional. Arm is up. So doing well. All right, people don't know how to drive. It's green for us. We're going to get into the shuffle here. That person was it. Oh! Ooh. Line of sight issue for this rider. Rider had a green light, but he tried to pass everyone, did not pay attention to cars around him. So, oh, his left hand's hurting. His left hand. Yep. Get yourself into a position for safety off to the side. Hey, stop to help, dude. Okay, so right here. Take a look. We can't see around this vehicle. So it's a line of sight issue. We can't see around that vehicle right there. We are going slow. This is what I want you to do. Go slow into it and kind of look around and be like, hey, is it safe to go? This guy decided not to do that. He's just going to gun it. And he started to panic. He braked right there, started to fall down and hit. Okay, so it looks like maybe his left hand went into this. Yeah, you can see it right there. His left hand went into the door. Let's go ahead and take a look at that arm. Yeah, his left hand went into the door, probably broke his wrist maybe. He starts to feel the pain, immediately shoot up. He's guarding it, so what he's doing is kind of guarding it and kind of holding it in place, kind of stabilizing it with his other hand. And that's kind of like a splint in a way, so it does help. You know, if you ever hurt yourself, you're like kind of rubbing it and like holding it and like ow, 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 ow. That's what he's doing with his wrist. So he knows he has to get out of the way. He says, screws the bike. You know, I got to get out of here. I got to get safe. I don't see any limping, but it's more so on his left arm. At this point, what you can do is pull over and help him out, get some information. Who knows if there could be any more damage. But we do have a sling and swath inside of our in our rescue packs. So we got triangular bandages right here. So what you can do with that, which we have how to use it on the Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel, is you can create a sling for it. So instead of him having to hold it like this, it can just be in a sling and he can go ahead and use his other hand for something. And it's really helpful for people to actually have some mobility and use of arms and legs, because it makes them feel like they can do something. And with traumatic events, typically what happens with post-traumatic stress disorder is that they feel like during the event they were helpless. And if you have at least one hand to do something and be helpful, it will lessen some of that PTSD and then hopefully get some help after that. So help them out. Okay, little tight turns. Oh, a bunch of Hayabusas. That was interesting. What are we gonna do here? Tight turn to the right. Okay. Oh no! Practice your slow speed maneuvers, dude. Practice your slow speed maneuvers. Get this, guys. Get the Smart Rider drill booklet. Get the booklet. Practice in a parking lot. You don't need a lot of room. Do the easies, at least to start, and see how good you are. Okay, guys? Gixxer 1000, here we go. 94 miles per hour, going over 100 now. Okay, at nighttime, not very smart. We're gonna outrun our headlights. Big open lane for that vehicle to switch. We found an escape path. He did good with the escape. He did good with the red stage maneuver. Is there more? I think he's just getting pissed at the driver. Okay, well, dude, you're going 100. So what's happening here? Put himself in a bad situation because he's going super fast. And this person switches over because they're going the speed limit, can't see you. We're at night, you have one little headlight, you're blending in with the background. They can't see you, especially going at this rate of speed. They can't judge what you're doing. They switched over and you got pushed out. So you did a great job not panicking. You found an escape path, but how about we slow down the speed? If you want that adrenaline rush, like figure out why you need that. Figure out why you need that. Okay, there's a lot of different coping mechanisms for not a terrible life, but life just kicking you in the nuts. Happens all the time, happens to me a lot lately, but I don't know. I want to stay safe. I'm not looking to get hurt and play victim, you know? Do you really need to do this to feel good today, you know? I mean, I guess this is considered an accomplishment. Like if your life doesn't have a lot of those and you're just getting beaten down, feeling like you have control over going how fast you are, not hitting anything, creating your own destiny, like that feels good. But this is extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Because at the end of the day, if you get into a crash, you're not in control of much. Because if you broke your spine, you're pretty dependent on other people. Lex Moto 125, side of the vehicle. Woo. Okay. Moving on. Not a big deal. Handled it okay. Was applying the brakes. Did what they needed to do. We're just like all over you. One thing I want to point out here, look at the line of sight. Okay, so we're on the left side of the lane. Look at the line of sight. We're in the middle of the lane. Now we're on the right side of the lane. Look at the line of sight. Great indicator of what I keep telling you when it comes to positioning for safety. Either be on the left or on the right, but still increase the space cushion, get it further away from the car, but you can see super far. Now imagine if this vehicle slammed the brakes. We're not going to be able to stop in time, but look, we're in a good position to where maybe we stop up here versus right here. So if we have to stop up here, that's fine. We use this escape path. Here we go, big bike adventures. All right, we're in a jungle. Looking at the lead rider have a moment. Ooh, don't follow the lead rider having that moment. And we did. And we crashed. So the lead rider went a little bit too fast in the corner. You can even see on the opposite direction, it's saying it's a sharp turn. So it's a sharp turn for us too, going this way. That rider crashed. Yep, target fixation. Hey, good job with the after action. So one thing I see here, it's a sharp turn for us, so we should be slowing it down. But take a look at what's coming up next too. It's a sharp U-turn. So if we have our GPS on our phones, on our handlebars, using the quad lock system, which we have a link in the description for that, you can have the GPS show you that, hey, there's a turn coming up ahead. There's these types of turns. Maybe we should slow it down. That's why I like using GPS on my phones and on my handlebars. Get yourself a vibration dampener for the motorcycle, though. You don't want to break your camera. Optical image stabilization, which is usually iPhones. In some way. And some Samsungs and stuff. Anyways, we're going through here, roundabout, orange stage. Watch out for these big vehicles. Law of gross tonnage, buddy. Yeah. I get it. Okay, slow it down for you. Look where you need to go. See if anybody's coming out. And there you go. Handled it well. Couldn't have really done it better. It's just a situation.
Whoa, man.
Ooh.
Why have you stopped?
Good job. He had to stop, right?
He stopped.
In the United States, we have to. We're supposed to move over both lanes, unless there's a median. Nathan, hey, is this you? There we go. Coming around here. Watch out for the vehicle. No centerline stripe. Lots of vehicles stopped up ahead. Shouldn't be a concern. There's something in between us. I see there's some stripes, I think, or some indicators of a lane. Watch out for this vehicle wanting to switch over. If they do at this point, accelerate through. Handled it. Okay. They're in Tijuana, so they can go fast if they want, right? Oh, no. So high rate of speed and... Oh, man. Broke the camera. Audio still works. The thing here is that we're accelerating, so high rate of speed. Not a big deal, right? We're going to do a wheelie. So when it comes to speed wobbles, we watched a little bit earlier with the transition from a street to a bridge, hits a bump. Now, same kind of thing can happen when you slam it too hard down. Maybe a little bit handlebars are a little bit cockeyed and everything. Boom. I don't know why I use that word. What does that word even mean? Anyways, dumping it like that, and then it's going to start doing this. So if you land it straight, you have a better chance of it not doing the speed wobble. So if he lands it kind of sideways, and then we're starting to do this. That's what it looks like. What happened here. Maybe not. Hit something. Weird though, but you still can have that. Not a good situation. And we hit the ground. Hopefully you have full gear. Links in description for some RevZilla beginner gear. Hope you guys stay safe, because that is the last video from this Moto Madness thing.